First at 5. From the University of Florida's College of Journalism and Communications, you're watching WUFT News.
Welcome to First at 5 from WUFT News. I'm Ashley Weinstein.
And I'm Tyler Carmona. Thank you for joining us.
If you've walked down sidewalks in Gainesville, you may notice that some of them are in need of a makeover. Well, the city's noticed it too.
Yes, commissioners have implemented an installation plan to attack these upgrades. WUFT's Mariana Larsen joins us live. Mariana, we understand you've heard some frustrations about the sidewalk today.
Ashley, Tyler, I spoke to one runner who is frustrated that she can't run safely in her neighborhood due to cracks in the sidewalk. I also found out some city commissioners are also having trouble with the sidewalk as well. Select sidewalks in areas around Gainesville can be a nuisance.
I'll trip sometimes when I'm running down here just because it's uneven.
Runner Ellie Farquhar deals with the cracks in the sidewalks in her neighborhood on a regular basis. She's not the only one who's annoyed.
My friends who skate back here a lot have gotten hurt and fallen just because their wheels will get caught in the cracks and stuff.
Many of the city's sidewalks need improvement, and there are some areas that lack them completely.
Sometimes there's no sidewalks on roads where I feel like there should be. I don't know. When I'm running, it's kind of weird to have to be if I'm on a back road, have to run in the middle of the road, you know?
The city of Gainesville released an update regarding the installation of new sidewalks. Gainesville City Commissioner Adrian Hayes Santos weighed in on the issue in a recent General Committee meeting.
You walk down a sidewalk and it's almost every 20 feet, 10 feet, there's another tripping hazard.
During the meeting, Hayes Santos shared a story about his battle with the sidewalk. He fell and still feels the pain.
So my knee and wrist still hurts from tripping or falling on the sidewalk.
I'm here off of Southwest 5th Avenue, and if you are walking down this sidewalk, you might want to watch your step. This is only one of 72 areas in the city of Gainesville that has been marked as a priority for sidewalk improvement. Commissioners plan to keep improving the sidewalks in the city. Residents hope it gets solved sooner than later.
Oh, as soon as possible would be great. It would be really nice if it was fixed.
The estimated total for this project is $7.5 million. Reporting live from Gainesville, Mariana Larsen, WUFT News.
4 busy streets from across the University of Florida are now one-ways, giving drivers new rules on the road. 2 permanent crosswalks and speed tables will also be added to University Avenue. The changes along the road were prompted after pedestrian deaths over the past few years. City Commissioner Adrian Hayes Santos says changing infrastructure can help reduce these incidents.
Because right now, many of our roads are designed just as kind of freeways right through the heart of our town. And University Avenue is one of those kind of great areas where that happens.
Plans are in the works for more one-way side roads east of 13th Street. The City Commission wants to reduce driver and pedestrian interactions, decrease speeding, and improve traffic flow.
In the Orlando area, which saw Hurricane Ian flooding, food banks are helping provide relief. The Second Harvest Food Bank partnered with the Daytona Dream Center to give away 17,000 pounds of food in addition to water and cleaning supplies. There were long lines yesterday in Orlando. Conditions are improving, but the St. Johns River Basin is still in a major flood stage that could last into next week.
In Southwest Florida, it's the first day Sanibel Island residents can return home. A boat ramp in Cape Coral is one of the few places where people can get supplies to Lee County's barrier islands. Boat captains who would normally take people fishing are now ferrymen. The Sanibel Causeway collapsed in 5 different spots, so going by boat is the only option for now. Residents can visit 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., but the mayor says the island isn't livable without water, sewer, and power.
We need prayers. That would help, and a lot of manpower, and a bridge.
I got you on a boat.
A temporary road is now open to Pine Island, but the long stretch to serve Sanibel may not be ready until November.
Since Ian came through Florida last week, I've noticed a dramatic change in temperature.
I did too. WUFT's Derrah joins us now with the weather forecast. Derrah, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Temperatures right now across our area are in the mid-80s, 85 in Gainesville, 84 in Archer, and 85 in Newberry. Clear blue skies out, not a cloud in sight. It feels like 82 degrees. We're not tracking any rain and no winds right now. Tonight is on a gradual decline as we are expecting chilly temperatures again tonight, but not as chilly as the nights past. I'll have more on how long these cool conditions are going to last in my full forecast coming up. Back to you.
In breaking news, the UF Presidential Search Committee just named Nebraska Senator Ben Sasse as the sole finalist. Sasse has a bachelor's from Harvard and a PhD from Yale, and was once the president of a small college. He's expected to make his introductory visit Monday and then come back in November for an interview with the Board of Trustees. The University of Florida's College of Design, Construction, and Planning hosted a groundbreaking ceremony for a new building today. The new facility will be named after DCP alum Bruno Ramos and his wife Maritza, who made a game-changing gift to the college. The 50,000 square foot building will feature a research hub, collaboration spaces, seminar rooms, and more.
University of Florida homecoming festivities kick off tomorrow morning. The annual homecoming parade will be at noon, and some businesses are already getting ready. Local shops along University Avenue have mixed emotions about the parade. Shops and restaurants say parking for employees is difficult from road closures. Other local employees say people use the restrooms without purchasing anything. However, one local worker is already preparing for the parade rush, saying it's great for business.
Everything is positive. Because when they come by, they get tired, they want something to drink, something to eat. They stop here, they stop there, get their coffee, and caramel cream and all that there.
Businesses along the route plan to be open normal hours. The parade will begin near Norman Hall, where Museum Road intersects 13th Street, travel up 13th Street to University Avenue, and head downtown. Tyler, are you heading over to the homecoming parade tomorrow?
I'm not sure. Are you going?
I am, but if you're not, you know you could watch it on Wuft-Tv or our website tomorrow.
I'll have to check that out.
If you do decide to go, Derrah is giving us a closer look at the weather we can expect at the parade this weekend later.
And Kaitlyn has a preview of that homecoming game in sports. But first, an update in Orlando from the Free Fall Tower ride. That's after the break.
You're watching Wuft-TV News.
Welcome back. It looks like no one will ever ride on the Orlando Freefall Tower again. In an online statement, the company that operates the attraction announced it's taking down the 430-foot tall drop tower ride at Icon Park. Back in March, 14-year-old Tyree Sampson fell to his death after he was not properly secured into the attraction. The ride has been closed ever since. There's no word yet on when exactly this ride will be taken down.
Residents in Polk County are mourning a sheriff's deputy who died this weekend. 21-year-old deputy Blaine Lane was shot while trying to serve a warrant for meth charges. He and his team went to the suspect's mobile home after he failed to show up for court. That's when she picked up a BB gun and pointed it at the deputies. Two deputies fired back, shooting the suspect, but also hitting Lane in the shoulder. He was taken to Lakeland Regional Health, where he was then pronounced dead.
A large dairy farm east of Sarasota faces a nightmare after Hurricane Ian. Dakin Dairy Farms has lost as many as 8 cows in past storms, but this time there are 250 carcasses that have to be buried or cremated. Countless volunteers have been coming in to help the Dakins clean up the family farm. There have been so many donations, the farm has become a makeshift distribution hub for farm relief in the area. Many of the donations are being trucked to other hard-hit areas like Arcadia. And you could say volunteers flocked together to save hundreds of stranded parrots after Hurricane Ian. 275 exotic birds were rescued from a Pine Island sanctuary. For now, they'll find a home at a sanctuary in West Palm Beach. The skies have been pretty and nice the past couple of days.
I just hope it doesn't rain for homecoming.
Derrah, what do you think?
Well, lots of sunshine and no rain anytime soon. We'll see how long these temperate conditions are going to last. Find out after the break.
You're watching Wuft-TV News.
This is a satellite image of the water vapor in our atmosphere right now. You can see to the north of us, sitting above Georgia, is a center of high pressure. Circulating around it are northerly winds pushing dry air through our area, which is why we've had a lack of clouds in the sky, as well as cooler temperatures, especially at nighttime. You can see it feels like 83 degrees outside, still no clouds in sight. Temperatures across North Florida right now in the low 80s. 83 in Gainesville, 79 in Palatka, and 83 in Ocala. Over the next couple of hours, we're on a steady decline with our temperatures. It is going to be chilly tonight. Not as chilly as the nights the past couple of days, but not in the 60s yet. It's 55 in Gainesville, 56 in Micanopy, and 56 in Waldo. As we head further south, 60 in the Villages, 57 in Bellevue, and 57 in Ocala. Friday morning, as you wake up, you will encounter some patchy fog as you make your morning commute. 56 in Gainesville, 57 in Ocala. As you plan your day tomorrow, prepare for lots of sunshine, a light breeze picking up on the afternoon, and our temperatures on our highs tomorrow reaching the upper 80s, 86 in Gainesville, 87 in Cross City, and 86 in Ocala. Friday night looks pretty similar to tonight. 58 in Gainesville, 58 in Ocala, and 60 in Palatka. Let's see your game day outlook. We're expecting lots of sunshine and we're not tracking any rain. A light breeze will be picking up in the afternoon and a mostly clear Saturday night overnight. Over the next couple of days, our temperature is going to pick up just a little bit between Saturday and Sunday. We are expecting a cold front moving in Saturday night, cooling our temperatures down into next week. Back to you.
Thanks, Derrah. I'm excited about these cooler temperatures. It's a jam-packed homecoming weekend for the Gators.
That's right, Ashley. Gator football will face off against the Missouri Tigers Saturday in the Swamp. But first, let's take a closer look at Gator soccer, which takes the field tonight against the Arkansas Razorbacks. Sports is up next.
You're watching WUFT-TV News.
Welcome to sports. I'm Kaitlyn Wadulack. It's homecoming week here at UF, and there are lots of exciting Gator sports happening all throughout the weekend. First up, Gator soccer hosts number 9 Arkansas tonight. Florida is on a 6-game losing streak, still on the hunt for their first conference win of the season. Meanwhile, the Razorbacks are on the opposite side of the spectrum. Arkansas has won its last 3 games and holds a 3-1 SEC record. The Gators lead the series 22-3, but in their last meeting back in 2019, the Razorbacks secured a 3-1 win over Florida. Game time is set for 6 p.m. Last night, the 15th ranked Gator volleyball team defeated the Tennessee Volunteers in 4 sets. It was a back-and-forth match with Tennessee preventing a sweep in the 3rd set. Florida's offensive efforts were led by senior Marina Markova, who slammed down 17 kills in the match. Outside hitter Sophia Victoria followed closely behind with 13 kills of her own. The Gators will face off against LSU twice over the weekend, Saturday evening at 6, then Sunday afternoon at 3. Over in the Swamp, the Gators will take on the Missouri Tigers Saturday. The homecoming game is a tradition one UF player has gotten to be a part of for quite a few years. Linebacker Ventrell Miller first committed to Florida in June of 2016 and has witnessed his fair share of homecomings. Ahead of Saturday's game, Miller said he isn't taking anything for granted.
Definitely a crazy journey, but I think it definitely made me into the person I am today. 3 different coaching styles, just being able to adapt with change, and keeping the right character. I feel like that's took me a great way. It's just been building my character. I feel like the journey, being patient, all different, going through injuries, dealing with injuries. So I feel like it's definitely I wouldn't want it no other way. You know what I'm saying?
Kickoff is set for noon Saturday. High school football action tonight features the Buchholz Bobcats hosting the Gainesville Hurricanes. The rivals have had drastically different seasons so far. The Bobcats sit undefeated, coming off of a 24-21 win over Vanguard on September 23rd. The Hurricanes, on the other hand, have yet to win their first game of the season. In their last game on September 27th, Gainesville suffered a 23-14 loss to Menendez. Kickoff tonight is set for 7:30 p.m. Looking ahead to Friday's games, the Eastside Rams host the Ridgeview Panthers at 7 p.m. Then at 7:30, the Santa Fe Raiders will play the Suwannee Bulldogs. That's it for sports. Back to Ashley and Tyler.
Thanks, Kaitlyn. Finally, some good news for the UF College of Journalism and Communications. Communicators from the CJC battled against the College of Human Health and Human Performance this morning in the 6th annual Paper Airplane Challenge. In support of UF's campaign for charities, faculty, staff, students, and community members donated $5 to participate in the healthy competition. Prizes were awarded to the most creative paper plane design and longest distance traveled. And the trophy went to the college with the most participants, which was our school, which won for the first time ever.
Before we go, one last check on the weather.
This evening, we're going to be cooling down just a little bit. A light breeze will start to pick up and skies overnight will be mostly clear. Early tomorrow morning, a patchy fog will start to develop. Over the next couple of days, temperature will peak between now and Saturday. We are expecting a cold front over Saturday night, pushing us into cooler temperatures next week. Back to you.
Thanks, Derrah. BBC World News is next, and PBS NewsHour is coming up at 7.
Enjoy the homecoming festivities on this long weekend.
The weather should be just right for all of it, but if you don't feel like going out, you can watch the parade right here on WF-TV or WF-TV.org.
And there's no First at 5 tomorrow night. But remember, your Florida news is always on WFT.org. Have a good night.